All right, we got Honey, we got Tank, we just got that little rock to go up, and Derek drove 1,100 miles to help me match up an elk shed.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that isn't why he came, but that's what we're hoping to do today. So, we get up that, we'll be doing good. This is Tank's first time doing cliff climbing. He's doing great. You ready to go, buddy? Let's get up there, come on. Okay, so Derek is clear down the rim over there. He was glassing. So we're back in this area. We've been, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours with nothing, not one antler. Well, a couple little broken things in the deer antler, but nothing. I actually came across a campfire that somebody had walked away and left burning. There was a pile of dog food in a spot where they'd had a tent, so somebody camped out here last night, walked away and left their fire going. But anyway, so when I came back, I set a waypoint last week when I found those 2 nice 6-point antlers, and I didn't have time to spend a lot of time, so I finally worked our way back over here, and I've been zigzagging, and I just glassed up. I think it might be my match. It's pretty hard to see. Let me see if I can show it to you. Let me see if I can show it to you right on that bench. You see the big dead logs sticking up. The dead stick sticking up straight in the middle. Just to the left of that. Get a little more zoom. Okay, now you should be able to see it. It's dead center of the screen. You can see it looks like an antler. I spotted that, and then just up to the left of that, it's possible that's a different set, but it looks like a good antler, and it looks like the right color to be the match to that big 6 that I'm hoping for. So fingers crossed, we might have just matched up that one that I was really wanting to match up. So we'll see. I'm waiting for Derek to get over here so we can go down together. Yeah, that's him. Look at the way the third comes off. And he's got the blading. He had a devil tine broken off. Or maybe it's broken off, maybe it's there. That's him. We just matched him up.
Good job.
Look at the blading out to his beam.
That is.
I think the other side probably
to poke out 7 with the devil point with a nice bowl.
Yeah. I glassed off of here last week, but I sure didn't spot it. But
Yeah,
it was behind all this,
Yep,
all this
right
dead
there.
stuff. And I glassed it from right over there through this dead stuff. I think that's probably, it could be last year on this dirt like this.
Yeah, directly.
But it might be 2 years old.
Non-stop in the sun.
So you see the way the third is kind of tight to the beam, the way it comes up.
Yeah.
And then we've got that same blading that was on the third coming down the fourth right here, a little bit of it.
That's exactly him.
Let's see what the devil tine is.
Oh,
A little broomed off,
Yeah,
but there's a cool
bro.
devil tine on there. We just smashed up the set.
Right on.
Oh, I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe it. I had a good feeling we would today.
Yeah,
That other 6 is probably in here. We're in a little pocket that people have overlooked, including me. What do you guys think of that? We did it. That was my goal for today. Now we got to get Derek some antlers.
Right there.
Oh, I'm super pumped about that. You wanna?
Got it. It's going.
Okay, so this fourth got a little chewed on. This one almost seems a little older, but it might be because the other one was over there, was underneath a tree. This one's out here in the wide open, but I think it's probably at least 2 years old now. Definitely the same bull, 100% with the blading, the way the third comes off,
Nice.
Devil tine.
Big 4 on it too.
Yeah, good mass here. I'm not positive it's not a different year, but we'll have to get them together and see. But 100% that's the bull.
Nice
That's what
job.
we're looking for. So we're gonna hunt this bench and see if we can't find either more sets off of them or more antlers. Young bull, small pedicle. Might be a brown set out here that matches this. We got another good one. We were just walking along right here and I found a spot to pop up about 50 yards quicker than Derek and looked over my right shoulder and I see what looks like a freaking sweet antler. It's a sweet one, dude. Oh no. Good girl. Good girl. Dude, that one's big. That is a big bull. We need to match that one up. That's the biggest antler I found all year.
I was going to be walking this way before I jumped off of that to go see that antler.
Oh.
I would have walked into it.
Look at that third. That could even be the same one. No. Wrong first.
Yeah, I was heading this way.
Well, you were up on that rim.
Yeah, I
Guess
I was up on this rim right here that we just came up.
Well, we gotta see if we can't match this dude up. We got a right side. This is a young bull. He just has fantastic genetics. Everything's good on him. Everything's long. He's not that heavy, and he doesn't have any mass yet. Little teeny pedicle. Last year's antler. If these out here this year, the browns off this bull are probably sweet. Because that right there, he's got great fifth, great third. He just needed about 2 more years, or the year after this. It's gonna be a giant. Let's go see if we can't match this up. Good girl. Good girl. There's one. There's one we missed, huh? Good dog. Good girl. We'll put that one on. Good girl. She's a good dog. Oh, we're about heading back. Get it? Sound buried? Get it. Get it. If you pull it from the other side, get the other side. Get it. Get it. Get it. It's like a big 2-point. Big 2-point. There you go. Good girl. You tried. There we go. A little deer to end the day. Getting dark. Got tomorrow left. Let's hope we have a really good day tomorrow. Look at that. Hang on, man. Brownie.
Yeah, nice brownie.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, not good there.
Look at that.
One brownie there. This was this year's too.
Yeah.
And that's last
3, 4 points. I found one little 2-point. Well, decent 2-point, but that was a nice antler right there.
Oh, that was a nice antler. This was actually laying in one of those old grass roads.
And we're at the truck, so that's good.
Yep.
Dude, yeah. There it is. There is no doubt we've got the same bull. Look at those thirds. That's just too unique. The way the thirds come up almost parallel to the beam. But I'm not sure we've got the same year. Now this one was under a tree. This one was in the wide open on that red dirt. So they age a little bit differently. So you guys tell me, do you think is that same year? Definitely the same bull, but is that a set or 2 different years? I tend to think that it's a set. This one being in the wide open, this one being underneath the tree, and that's the difference. But what a cool bull. And then look at this one. Oh man, that dude's heavy. We weren't able to match him up yet. How about that dandy? That young bull right there has got all kinds of potential. Whew, all right. I'm headed down to Derek's first elk shed, and I think I just matched him up right there. That's a freaking hog. That's a nice one. Let's go down there and see what he's got. Dude, is that your first one and it's a brownie?
Yeah, I was going to roll around up there.
Oh, look, you can see the tines from right there. So that's the one that I spotted. Now I don't think it's the match. See the tines right there? There's going to be, that just means there's 2 sets here. Heavy 5. Look at that brownie. Look at that brownie. Oh. Dude, that's the way it works, man. I can't help you. If it's not the match, then we just got two to match up is all.
Yeah, he's all broken.
They'll be, you got to start somewhere, and that's a brownie. Man, that dude busted his beam, busted his fifth.
Yep.
We'll find the other side, and then you'll have a match. Now we got to go see what that one is. I don't think that one's a brown.
No.
Is that why you were sure?
Yeah, I knew it was.
All of a sudden, nothing for several hours, and all of a sudden we hit two of them right here. What did I say when we hit this? We're either going to find boot tracks or we're going to find antlers. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try and just show you. Derek, if you'd have looked up, this one was laying here, and it's not brown. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. Don't hurt too bad. It's not as big as I thought it was. But still.
Great job.
Still.
That's got some years on it.
Yeah, that one's been there a while.
It's got a cup in it over there. That's neat. With the hand to point.
Yeah.
That is cool.
All right, we're in them. This pocket right here. This pocket right here in front of us should be good. And the top of this, hopefully, we're just into the zone.
Maybe a 5 still. That could be a 6 back there the way it's broke.
Well, that's the first brownie of our trip. Can't beat that. Well, you can beat it by getting bigger, but you can't argue with it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right,
nice work, man. There's your first Utah elk shed.
Yeah, thank you.
What did you just say?
I drove a long way, so
He wants to know how well that antler he found is going to fit on my pack. That is not part of the shed hunting with Ricky Arthur experience. I'm going to weight you down till you hate elk shed hunting.
All right, that's a deal. Good.
I just spotted another antler right there, right as we were coming off. Just saw the tines, the tip sticking up out. We walked past that one. Look at that guy. When you hit the spot, you hit the spot. See him? That one was 30 feet from where the other one was. Ah. You were just saving pack space for the big ones anyway. You didn't want that one. So anyway, yeah, here's the raghorn. There's the other one. We about walked away without that one. That wouldn't have been right. So we're getting into them. Hang with us. Hang with us. We just hit the pocket. Let's find some big browns. We're sitting here strapping these antlers on the pack, and I look up right there, and there's a brownie right there. I saw that white behind the branch, and I was like, that looks like another stinking antler. That might be your match.
Do you?
This is my boot tracks. This is my boot tracks coming
right
to
here.
him.
Right there.
This is my boot tracks. There's his other side.
Wow.
Oh, I'm blind.
It's broken too.
He busted both of them off. There's your set.
Yep, he was right there and there.
So that one is a right.
I'm just saying, you were running with the phone and you were just coming. That's how
You
it
can tease me. You can tease me. But by the time I got to here, I was looking down there at you. And I was actually looking at that one on that slope at that point. But there's no excuse. I walked past a brownie. I'm not going to lie. Devil's Tine.
Yep, that's him.
You got a set.
Wow.
You got a set. He's got more. I found more of his fourth than you did.
You're right. So
dude, I'm pumped for you. You got a set to go home with.
I got a set.
1,200 miles. 1,200 miles. We matched my bull up, and you got a brown set to go home with.
Wow.
And we almost left it here. We were this close to leaving it here. We're sitting right there packing our packs up, and I'm getting a drink of water. And I saw those tines through that thing. Oh, I'm glad we spent a minute.
What a spot we did.
All right, guys, we're just starting.
Hey, we found there's 3 or 4 different years age of horns right in this hole right here.
Yeah.
We're coming out with.
They're coming here, and this what this means is people have missed this little pocket. Boot tracks all around us. This little thing right here got missed,
Yep.
and that's what we look for. I mean, that's what my bread and butter is just keep pushing through the boot tracks till you finally find something somebody missed and get lucky.
Exactly what we've done.
And you've put in the miles. I mean, I took him up stuff that he was thinking twice about yesterday and down. He didn't say a word, but I could read his mind, and he's going, "This friggin' idiot's gonna get me killed."
You know what? But it's an experience, and I said, "I'm going. There ain't no turning around, no matter what."
Yeah.
We had to coax the dog up a few ledges, but
yeah. Well, let's go get some video of your set. Look at that. Bloody bases.
why are you breaking off?
Both of he must have like a genetic weakness right there, because both of them are broken in the same spot.
Yep.
But he was bruiser.
Wonder what.
This should have been running while I was doing that. Okay, now spin him to my right. To your other right. There we go. Brown Utah set, side by side, double matching devil tines, busted up a little on the top end, but still a brown set.
Yeah.
Super pumped.
Pretty awesome.
Let's just go pile a bunch more on the
Thank you
packs.
very much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Man, I thought I had a... Honey, come here. What is that? I think it's a deadhead. Oh, honey, come here. Holy crap, look at that. Honey, no. Look at that. It's a brown set. No, good girl, that's it. Okay, good girl. It's a brown set of sheds wrapped in barbed wire. I saw this first side, and then I saw the other one laying next to it, exactly like if it was on if it was on a skull. Assumed I had a deadhead here, but it's a set wrapped in barbed wire. How cool is that? And that buck's probably tickled that it finally got rid of that load it's been packing. Oh man, he busted off that one time, probably fighting in the barbed wire. How cool is that? So Derek started making his way back to the truck a while ago. He quickly realized that a couple of elk sheds make your pack heavy, so he's going to shed hunt his way back. And now I'm kind of making my way back. And that is one of the coolest things I've found in a while. So I'll tell you what, if you guys like the videos, if you'll subscribe, if you'll like the videos, click the subscribe button, the bell button, so you get the notifications. I'd appreciate it. And if you like these, then you'll like all the rest of them, because this is what I do. Just out here kicking it in the hills, looking for cool stuff, and that is cool. I'm glad you guys were with me. Hopefully we'll find some more, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the best thing of the day, just because of the coolness of it. You guys ever found something like that? Let me know if you've ever found something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. All right, how cool is that? You do not have to look very hard for the other side when they tie them up like that. Just all tangled up. It's hard to say how long they were on there. I almost don't think, oh, there's fur and stuff that came off with this. I almost don't think this happened too long before he shed. He might have been goofing off. There was a fence right next to where I found him, but he had him on there solid enough that he busted the barbed wire. That's busted off, so he snapped that. But who knows how long he was hung up there, and oh man. So that one's gonna have to be mounted. How do you guys think I should mount that? Tell me if you got any good ideas for a good way to save that. That's kind of a once in a lifetime cool idea thing. I've never found one like that. Anyway, thanks for watching.